Well, look who's back again. Once again in a new looking space, in a familiar shirt. We got Transformers for you today. Now, that being said, we're going a different kind of route for the time being. So, actually first, before I go into that, you'll see behind me, this is kind of my living room, gas fireplace. This is the TV mount that they had in place beforehand, but I have so many game systems hooked up to my TV that I didn't want all it, like it would be too hard with all the cords going everywhere. They wouldn't be long enough. It would be looking messy. So I have my TV over in the corner, and around here I'm just putting some of my favorite toys, and I'm eventually going to take this down. Beavis is holding the place right now, but I'm going to put a bigger picture up here eventually after I take this off. I just got to make sure everything's settled first before I go, okay, this is what I have for artwork and other things I can hang. Where are they all going to go? So this is going to look like this for a little while. Probably longer than I plan on it, but that's the way it is when you move into a new place. But anyways, this is my new kind of unboxing space. So, getting back to the actual unboxing. As you know, I was running out of masterpiece-sized characters. I had built quite a collection up, and I was basically waiting on new characters to be released. The ones that I haven't got yet are all new ones. So I do have a few. I have a couple in hand right now. I have one on the way, but those are going to be far and few between as we move ahead in the future, and they're going to get less and less as I, kind of knock the last ones off. So what I did was, as a kid growing up, I was about 8 years old when the original Transformers cartoon came on the air, and it was a phenomenon. The toys were so popular. I have a fair amount of original G1s downstairs in my basement, but they're so beat up over the years, and I kind of missed out on the first wave of Transformers from that season 1 because they were so popular. I did get some, but I didn't get nearly as many as I wanted, and the problem was they were so popular, they would always sell out. So I'd go to the store and expect to pick up Hound, and lo and behold, Hound's not there, but this other guy is, who's not nearly as exciting. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to get some of those G1 knockoff reissues of my favorite characters that I never had as a kid, and just kind of maybe get a little G1 revival going. Not doing the whole series like I have with the Masterpiece, because who's got the money for that? But just my favorites that I never had. So I do have a handful that I'm going to show you. And I thought we would start with the Decepticons today and run through them first, because I don't have that many Decepticons. It's mostly Autobots that I have. So, and what we're going to do, it's also going to be a shorter type of video, because all of these characters I have of the G1 reissues, I've already unboxed in my Masterpiece collection. So what I'll do is I'll go back and I'll find the old videos for the applicable characters, and I will just post a link in the comments or in the video description. So if you want to get any information on this character, you can watch my Masterpiece unboxing, where I go through kind of what these characters are all about and show you the video clips of them during the cartoon and stuff like that. So these are just going to be straight up unboxings, and yeah, pretty simple stuff. So the first guy, one of the original Decepticon Seekers, Thundercracker. That's right, Thundercracker. So what we're going to do, like I said, I'm just going to post the link in the video description so you can get all the info on this guy. What we're going to do right now, we're just going to shift straight into unboxing mode and get him out of the package and see what he looks like. I know what he looks like because I had Starscream as a kid, and it's basically the exact same mold but a different color. But hey, they had to make their money somehow, right? Let's get into it. Alrighty, let's get into Thundercracker. This one's a little different from all the other ones I have. This one is I think this is actually a Hasbro toy. Yeah. Whereas the other ones are all from China, like knockoffs. But this was the cheapest Thundercracker I could find. So I picked him up instead. We got the little insert saying blah, blah, blue, blah. Thundercracker, Decepticon Warrior. And there's the instructions. Pretty simple transformations on these G1 characters. Oh, shit. Scissors. I'll be back. I'll be back. I should have been prepared. I'm out of practice. The problem is once he's out of the box, I can't like reshoot because I've already opened him up. You've got to watch me go do the walk of shame to the scissor drawer, right? Now this Thundercracker is a little different color scheme than the OG. The original Thundercracker was a really dark blue in the toy, whereas this guy's more of a baby blue sort of thing. So I'm not sure how much I like that he's that different, but I do love baby blues, so kind of mixed feelings, right? Mixed feelings. These will be all of his tail wings and his missiles and his, I'm assuming, stickers because he doesn't have any on. Meh. Tail wing, his fists, all of his wapundas. Okay. There's no stickers? For real? Huh. That seems kind of weird. Am I missing something? Yeah, no, I guess this will... No stickers, okay. So for Thundercracker, I'll show you. Oh, how the hell did this go? Yoink. So this is him in plane mode. All you really have to add these flip down for the wheels. The front wheel goes in there like that. Oh, he's got a little Megatron gun. That's hilarious. What the hell? Oh, I see. This is a little different, actually. I think these used to be built right into them. And then these tuck into there. Okay. So that is a little different. They've done something a little different with that. There's Megatron's stock or whatever. What the fuck? Why are those so long? What the fuck? Okay, this is really weird. Like, these should only be about that long, and they tuck in there, and that's bizarre. Oh, sorry, these ones. Sticking in very good. Fuck. Yeah, so there's Thundercracker in his jet mode. You can pop the canopy, that sort of thing. They're very basic toys, the G1 toys. And this is a pretty good recreation of it. A little flimsy, but for being the cheapest one, you know, whatever. So all you do to get him into robot mode, take that back out, flip his feeties down. These you can turn that way. These you turn around like that. And you pop his arms out the back. There you go, around like that. They weren't quite as advanced back then as they were today, so, oh, fucking cat hair. Ah! You put his little fists on the end of the arms, like such, and then you break his cone head apart, tuck her through, pops open like that, and then you can move these up to his arms. And again, these can go in there. Don't really seem to want to. And then, yeah, the old toys never came with a little Megatron gun, so you can even, not sure how he's supposed to hold it. But either way, he comes with a little Megatron gun. So that's Thundercracker. That's as simple as it gets in the old G1. So you want to know how I feel about this reissue of Thundercracker? It's a mixed bag. It's a mixed bag. Again, the color scheme is a little different. The original Thundercracker, like I said, for the G1 toy was a really dark blue. But in saying that, if you watch Thundercracker in the cartoon, if you watch my original Masterpiece video and you see the clips of him there, you'll notice in the actual show, he's more closer to a lighter blue like this than the darker blue of the G1 toy. So actually this technically, for consistency's sake with the cartoon, makes more sense than the dark blue of the original mold. It's a little flimsy, and when you have him in plane mode and you have the wings flipped around, there's a bit of a gap between the wings and the body of the plane, which looks kind of goofy. It's kind of weird. And the original G1 toys did not have that. So I don't know why they just didn't make a full, just redo the mold and make it tight like that, because that's what it seems to be for the most part. Everything looks the same, but that's a little different. So I wasn't really thrilled about that. And the only other thing I didn't like was, like, you see when he's got his, like, his arm blasters in the launchers, that looks normal, that looks fine. But when he's in plane mode, you can put in these little bombs, but like, look how long that is. Like I said, in the original ones, it's maybe cut to about there, so it just fits inside there and snugs up, like it's just a little tip on the end of is the bomb, and then you shoot it out. But these you stick in, and there's all this extra shaft. Like, it's really weird. I don't know how this passed the design stage with a, okay, yeah, it's good. That made no sense to me. On the bright side, he does look really good. He looks pretty awesome in robot and jet mode, despite some of the little flaws, like the gap in the wing, like I said. He looks really good. I like the way he looks. And I really do like the addition of the Megatron miniature gun, even though I don't know how to get him to hold it. It must clip in somehow. But I thought that's a really cool addition to the kit. So overall, for the price I paid, with some of the improvements and some of the non-improvements, overall I'm satisfied. I'm not over the moon. I'm not thrilled, but I'm satisfied, and he will be a worthy addition to the G1 shelf. So, hope you enjoyed. It's my first unboxing video back in action after many, many months of not doing this. So, I may be a little rusty. Forgive me. I'll try and find my groove again. But, yeah, I got to try and find my groove again with a lot of things, especially when it comes to the ladies. Meh, meh. Anyways, Thundercracker, hope you enjoyed. I'll be back very shortly with another Decepticon. Maybe very closely linked to this guy. See you soon.
Meow.